some real money in the room.
At some point, you signed with Master P. You know what I'm saying? How was that?
That was
situation?
before that was like really rewinding still, cause that was before I took off. I went with P. P, he was cool people, good businessman and shit like that, but it wasn't me. I couldn't really brand what they brand like that. Like
what you mean?
The tank shit, the camouflage, the no limit shit.
Oh, you was with No Limit. It wasn't like they wasn't letting you kind of do like independent
Nah,
things.
it wasn't letting it was No Limit. And P still wanted to rap and be like, he wanted to be relevant still and shit.
Right.
And I was feeling like it just wasn't the time for him no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he should just push the young, kept it kicking, like, you know what I'm saying? But he probably looking at Birdman or some shit like that, and how Birdman keep his way around. But Birdman always, he might pop his little shit on the intro, and y'all let niggas take it away.
Right.
But I'm gonna follow y'all niggas' wave. I'm gonna follow y'all swag.
Yeah. Nobody really looks at Birdman like a rapper. We still respect him as a boss. You know what I'm saying?
But Birdman ain't like, man, y'all gonna put this on. Y'all gonna put on these Birdman shirts and this and that. Like, P was on some, y'all gonna put this No Limit shit on, camouflage. Like, he was still stuck in his ways. So I was like, I'm looking at it like, it's Master P, bro. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But I knew in my mind, like, this ain't the vision I got for myself. You know what I'm saying? Right. And what I want to do, what I want paint, the picture I want to paint to the people. Like, nah, this ain't it.
How long did the P situation last?
I was fucking with P for like 2 years. Then I went, really a year. I was with him for a year. Then I went to jail. I did 3 years. I came home, and I brought Maine with me out there, and we tried to.
Oh, so Maine wasn't on first, it was you?
Yeah, it was me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been buzzing on some shit. I took Maine in on some shit, and we got together and started, like, we came, like, took that shit to another level. You know what I'm saying? Right. But yeah, I was with No Limit for a little while, did my jokes, came home, and I told Pete, like, bro,
What's
I ain't
your jokes?
Like the bid, my time, the 3 years. That's some shit we say in Louisiana.
I know josing, I mean you joking.
Yeah, you joking, but josing can also mean like you land, like you going do time or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. So yeah, that shit. You got two different. But yeah, so I came home and I told P, like, I ain't coming back out there unless you bring Maine too. Like, Maine gotta have a flight too, and y'all fuck with him. And as soon as I brought Maine out there to P, he fell in love with him. He told him he reminded him of Soulja Slim and shit. So that's where a lot of that came from too, with Maine. Like, oh, I'm gonna tap into that Soulja Slim flow shit. But you know, Soulja Slim always been like a legend of Louisiana, period. Like, we always right. Yeah, man.
What was it about Slim?
He just the realest, bro. He really rapping everything. He living the way he get to. He gonna get to the raw. Then he ain't holding nothing back. Like, at one point he dissed P when he, you know, and he ain't give a. You know what I'm saying? He was really standing on business. So like, you just love that type of shit. Where we from, like, nigga don't respect nothing but like some gangster shit, murder. Like, we from, nigga could be rich and nigga be like, man, fuck that nigga. Nigga looking up to the killers. Like, where I'm from, that's just how it is.
When you seen, I'm not sure if you had the opportunity to see, but you know, Romeo kind of
I just seen this.
He responded to Romeo.
I know Romeo too. I fuck Romeo too, and I feel like Romeo just speaking his truth, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's family business though, you know?
Yeah, but they took it to the internet.
Yeah, they took it to the internet, so they made it public, but I really know them, so I ain't see none of that. I know P always controlling. I'm telling you, he a real businessman, so anything under him, around him, he gonna get his money off of that. And if you don't know, then that's on you. Like, if you don't know the business, you ain't got no knowledge. Yeah, that's what he used to telling straight up, y'all let the white people do it to you. What make me different? If you ain't got no knowledge, you go sign a contract to the white folks or whatever, they gonna do the same shit. So, you know, it fall back on yourself, having your own knowledge. So you, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't fault nobody but yourself. So that's what it is.
Well, at some point though, you're a grown ass man.
You're a grown man. You're right, you're a grown man, but sometimes like people are like, what I want to say, like that, like kind of like a disable them. Like if it's been so long, I've been letting you do all this with my career and it's been working this way, or whatever, you've been in control. Like I feel like that shit like a disability or some shit. Like he ain't know no other way but this way, with his daddy managing and over his career, signing contracts and looking over this shit for him since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, and anybody who probably came in his ear or whatever, P was shutting that shit out. Like, nah, you ain't fucking with that.
Close to him.
Yeah, you ain't fucking with it. He ain't fucking with it. So, you know what I'm saying? But now you a man now and you realizing like, damn, I've been. But when she was going good and shit, you wasn't really tripping. You like, fuck it, we here. So I ain't about to speak up or say nothing to fuck up the flow what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But then when shit get a little harder, now you paying attention and shit like, damn, I was supposed to get paid off this. I ain't never get paid off this. My face on this shit. This and that. Like you trying to put shit together, but you gotta be on top of shit, bro. Business with family and all, this shit get real. This industry shit, this shit shiesty as a motherfucker, bro. Like you really can't trust nobody, the managers, none of that shit. You gotta know the people that's behind you really for you, like, you know, the people behind the face and the you know, all that shit. The entertainment, the people that play that backfield, you gotta make sure that's genuine, cause if not, you'll be years later, you like, damn, why this check stop coming, or why I don't get this no more, or why I get this percentage when I should be getting all this shit when I did all this work. You gotta be on that shit when you come in the door. Like really like 80% business. The rest of that 20%, that's talent and the other promote all that other shit. Shit, 80. If you want money, 80% business. Right. And that's one thing I learned from P. You hear me? And I feel like he taught a nigga in a way like like he wouldn't. I don't think he was trying to teach a nigga like that. It's just like a nigga picked it up from like, oh.
He was putting it down.
Yeah.
You just have to be.
Yeah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Take heed to a lot of
kind of like tough love in a sense.
Yeah, tough
like,
love, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at P. I salute P for everything.
Right. Yeah, and I wouldn't have brought something like that up normally had it not been on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You know
I mean, this what you do, bro. You bring whatever up, man. I was on Vlad TV. That nigga, like, that's when I first started doing interviews. I'm on parole at the time. I ain't knowing. So that just like, that nigga like, yeah, you on parole, right? Yeah, I'm like, all right, yeah. So how does that work if you living in Houston and you on parole in Louisiana? I'm like,
he done already
cut.
He done took you out.
Like my people on the side, like, hey, take that mic off. Hold on. Yeah. You tripping. Like, why you ain't telling you was about to hit a nigga with the but now you know what I'm saying? This shit like tough love too.
Nah, that's a different level, cause he
man, ain't no cutting this shit.
Probation,
yeah, like
that's something the probation officer gonna ask you, nigga. How you on probation?
Right.
Yeah, you done clocked in over here, but you.
Yeah, you out here.
Yeah,
you know,
you gotta get clearance for that.
Right, but I ain't mad at him for that. I feel like that was a lesson learned too, and I gotta watch what I say.
Figure it out.
Yeah, cause I used to be so much opener, like in interviews, like nigga, I ain't give a what a nigga is. I'm run it just like I'm talking to just me and you, but you gotta know, man. A lot of motherfuckers watching through these lenses. Right. Police, everybody, feds,
right.
Parole officers, house arrest people, everybody. They got access to this internet. This shit go everywhere, all over the globe, all the countries niggas watching. So you gotta watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta hold yourself accountable, cause that's just like if the people question you, the police investigating you, you gotta hold yourself accountable for what you say. You ain't gotta answer every question. I plead the fifth. Call my lawyer. Man, I don't want to talk about that. Simple.
Right.
Straight up.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.